It's just brilliant. I think is a long time coming, and everybody in Calgary and everybody at the zoo have been working really hard to make sure that this project, after 4 years, just came to conclusion, and the feedback has been amazing. Well, I think part of the challenges is that we have 4 different species. Some of them come from very different areas. So we have, for example, the humble penguins that come from South America, from Peru and Chile, which is a very different area than the king penguins from Antarctica. So there's a great deal of consideration in terms of space and needs, and that the habitat suits everybody, and the conditions of the enclosure suits all species that we have here. The gentoos are probably one of the best in the water, so incredibly agile swimming around, definitely can outswim the kings. The kings are really big, so they hold their ground when it comes to land, and we have, for example, the little rock hoppers that are just really skilled at climbing everywhere in the enclosure.
I think the more close you are with the animals, obviously we cannot provide an experience like this with lions, but with penguin, that was an opportunity, and we seized that opportunity to really connect people with nature, so they will care, if they can, about wildlife and wild places.
Because it's an indoor enclosure, we had to be able to control air quality, air temperature, water temperature, and water quality. So we're basically looking at all those parameters when we have here. Another thing that we have into consideration is the light cycles, and that's really important for molting and for breeding of the penguins too. So there's been a lot of experts and a lot of research involved into making sure that all those parameters, air and water and light, have been just right for the best husbandry of the animals.